Good afternoon, YouTube, expectant mothers, and everyone else who may be watching this video. I just wanted to come and do what could be my last pregnancy update video. Now I am 33 weeks and pretty much coming up to the last month of this pregnancy. I've expressed to y'all before that it's been difficult, but the past 2 weeks have been the most difficult, not because of the pregnancy, but because if you saw my previous vlog, you saw where I've been battling a respiratory infection. I'm still battling that, if you can hear it in my voice, and I may cough throughout this video. That's what's been making this whole thing hard. Of course, you know, pregnant women, we don't have a lot of options when we get sick. The only thing we can do are a lot of supportive measures, which is increasing your fluid intake, rest, and just getting off your feet. You can take some type of suppressants, Tylenol, and for me, they told me I could take Robitussin. Did that help? Not really. It's been 2 weeks and I'm still dealing with the same cough. And poor Deron, he has not had a good night's sleep, but neither have I. Coming to the end of my last trimester, I haven't had any cravings. The only cravings I'm still having is the ice, which, you know, I told you guys about. Yeah, that hasn't stopped. With the respiratory infection, of course, that means for me, working out has been a bust. At this point, it's pretty non-existent. I'm not able to work out like I would like, of course. Kind of come to an end with the working out, and I'm just taking this time to myself to prepare and just get myself together. Swollen feet. Seems like there's nothing I can do to prevent it. Before, of course, it was just drinking tons and tons of water, making sure my feet was elevated, and definitely decreasing my salt intake. I started cooking more, and I noticed a big change in the swelling of my feet. Now, even with me doing the same regimen, I think it's just with me getting heavier, coming to the end of my pregnancy, swollen feet is kind of inevitable. My feet are swollen now, and I actually ate pretty healthy today and drunk this whole thing of water, and I think they're the most swollen they've ever been. Do you check this out? Look at this, you guys. Like, really? My feet have never been this big. But like I said, as it gets towards the end, it just gets a little harder to try to keep them down, but definitely elevated feet, that always does the trick, no matter what the issue is. One app that's been great for me throughout this pregnancy and really put a smile on my face from week to week has been the What to Expect app. If you don't have that app, and you're pregnant, I would definitely recommend downloading it. It's really comforting to see the progress of your baby. You know what parts are developing, what's important from week to week as far as like supplement intake, vitamins, nutrition, because you know this part of your baby is forming. And then it'll tell you what your baby weighs, what length. Of course, you'll find not the actual information at your doctor's appointment, but the little app just kind of gives you a food comparison as to, you know, like, oh, this week your baby is the size of a melon. For me, the app says this week my baby should be the size of a honeydew melon, and I think they're actually bigger than that. Are y'all ready to hear these measurements? So the actual size of the babies right now, at 33 weeks, baby A is 4 pounds 9 ounces, and baby B is 5 pounds 5 ounces. They are gonna be huge. I don't know who to credit that to. I'm still taking the same prenatal vitamins. I'm gonna credit that to the prenatal vitamins. I'm not talking about them in my last pregnancy update. So if you haven't seen that one, definitely go click and see what I've been using. One thing I did want to share with you guys, some people were saying that I'm doing really good with keeping down the stretch marks, and they wanted to know the exact products. I don't use anything too special, just some natural oils. The coconut oil that I said that cough I was telling y'all about. It's just regular virgin coconut oil, Simply Truth Organic. So Simply Truth Organic, I rub this on my stomach every night, and Daron says I smell like butter when I get into bed, but whatever. And then the other product that I use is a shea butter. It is the authentic African black soap. I actually found out about that product from my best friend who also has a YouTube channel. Oh, that's Ashley. If you have not subscribed to her channel, definitely go check it out. She gives the best beauty tips ever. I'll leave a link below so that you can make sure you go check out the things. And basically it's the real deal. It is authentic African black soap. Y'all know we hear so much about African black soap, and everybody wants to slap that name on their product, but this is supposed to be like the real authentic thing. And Oh, That's Ashley talks about the product in depth and pretty much the history of this particular company. Go check out her page, go check out her link, and subscribe to her channel for more things. So I wanted to come and talk to you guys about pregnancy brain. Do y'all believe that exists? I was very skeptical about this whole pregnancy brain thing. No one could really tell me otherwise. I just didn't believe it exists. I've had some pregnancy brain stuff, I guess you can say, happen during this pregnancy, and I'll share some stories with you guys. So one time I was making dinner, and it was a little, I guess, Mexican dinner or something like that, and Daron was looking for the salsa, and I'm like, what do you mean it's in the kitchen? Like the whole time I'm just arguing with him, it's in the kitchen. He eventually gives up looking for the salsa, and he goes to the microwave and finds the salsa in the microwave. That could happen to anyone. I mean, let's be real. Microwave, refrigerator, doors, same thing. You can get mixed up very easily. So I guess that was kind of my first little incident showing that, you know, okay, there may be something to this pregnancy brain. The other time was, we have this thing at work called a duty officer. Basically, you are the on-call officer for the day, and people need you or need their officer, and their officer is not around, then you're the go-to person. Well, you have a set schedule when you are that duty officer for that day. This particular day, I strolled into work, my regular time, not expecting anything different. I'm just doing my thing, and everyone's kind of looking at me like, and I'm like, hey y'all. And they're like, do you know you're the duty officer for the day? I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm the duty officer for the 17th. I walk over to the calendar and I show I am the duty officer for the 17th. And they just look at me and they're like, that's for next month. When I tell you, I just had egg all over my face. I mean, I could not, I looked at that calendar so many times. I could not believe that I was just looking at the wrong month. I was really like, no, this can't be happening. This pregnancy brain thing, it's not real. I'm not gonna accept it. I'm not gonna accept it. I finally came to accept it when there was another time we have 3 cars, and so went to the store. Like I said, this could happen to anybody though. went to the store. I'm clicking, trying to get into this car, trying to get in. I'm like, why isn't the car unlocking? I'm standing right here at the car. I just swore up and down it was my car. So I'm like, okay, forget this, maybe the battery's out. So I take the key, I'm trying to ram it into this car. And finally, I look, and not only was it not my car, it wasn't even the type of car we own. It was like some type of Mitsubishi. Like, we don't even own a Mitsubishi. Maybe because it was the same color. That's my justification, and I'm sticking to it. So I want to know from y'all, do y'all have any pregnancy brain stories? I can't be the only one. I'm still on the fence if the whole thing is real or not. It's okay for you to have a little dingy moment, but I want to hear from you. What are some of your pregnancy brain stories? Comment below. Now let's do a bump update. Y'all haven't seen me for about a month. So let's see what the bump is doing. Okay, so this is me in all my glory at 33 weeks. Right here, I think maybe someone's butt. Baby B is laying on top of baby A. Stretch marks haven't really, like I said, it just came in too much. I hope it stays that way. I'm gonna continue to keep rubbing this stuff on me and continue to make sure that I'm keeping that regimen. It's me on this side and me on the other side. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe the next time the update will be post-pregnancy. Also, comment when you think they will come. My due date is September 8th. Do you think I'm gonna make that date? I would love to hear from you. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tune into the rest of our videos for more updates and to just follow us on this journey. Thank you for watching.